This is Rack Famous Star, aka Raquel, and this is...
Hi, I'm Dominique.
Okay, today we have a special guest for you guys. Her name is...
JoJo!
Woo! Okay, this is like our third time doing this video because...
Oh, we're not.
I don't know. So just bear with us, and sorry if we forget anything.
Comment if we forget anything. Let us know what we forgot.
No. And we will
do it in the next show
with you. Okay, so this was the second episode of Catfish that comes on Monday nights on MTV.
10 p.m.
Yes.
Or 12 if you miss it.
Please don't miss it. Just if you have to miss it, watch it the next morning because people will be talking about it and it's just a mess. And this episode was just foolish. It was just crazy.
Yes,
you just watch it and you just don't understand.
It's like you want it to work.
Yes.
You really do.
Like you're just confused and you just hoping and you just know. I don't know.
They wanted it to work. I knew it wasn't going to work.
I really did want it to work. I'm a supporter of Black love. Yep, right here. I'm a supporter of love, but Black love,
a mess.
Especially if you feel that you have to find love on the internet, like you always want that to work because that could be creepy, and it could just go wrong. So you do want it to work.
And usually that's your last hope if you're looking on the internet for somebody.
But you're looking on like MySpace and Facebook. You're not even looking on like Match.com.
Right.
Christian mingle. Black people meet.
Right. Black people meet.
Something like
eHarmony. Come on. Like
you're
do you not watch TV? Like
they just
legit
on their
stuff.
friend list.
You're not doing speed dating. You're on Facebook. First of all, if you're still on MySpace, you're bound to not find somebody to work. Like,
let's jump into the episode.
Okay.
We cannot go in on people who can't find love.
Okay. Sorry. None of us have boyfriends. Ah,
Real.
That's exactly why we're talking about this. Okay. Anyways, I'm close.
Okay.
I'm close. Just kidding.
So,
okay.
The girl's name was Shawnee, aka Trina the Natural. She's an exotic dancer. And then the guy, his name is Lee, a.k.a. Scorpio, and he's also an exotic dancer. Shawnee lives in Maryland, and Lee lives in Atlanta. So, they met, what was it? Yeah, no, she was good to meet him because, like, they were both dancers.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't get it out.
Basically, she felt like that it would be a good chance for her to find love because he was a stripper and she was a stripper, and she felt like he'd know how she felt and all the things she went through, and it's really hard to find someone who's going to take you seriously and really want to be with you, and that's your field of work, like, you know what I mean? So she figured, okay, he's understanding, he's going to know how I'm feeling, but it didn't really turn out like that.
He's telling her what she wanted to hear.
Yep.
So I took notes because this episode was just too good. I had to write it all down to be prepared.
Juicy, compact.
So they met on MySpace. Like, we definitely just went in. They've been dating for a year. Mind you, they've never met yet or anything. And she has 3 pictures of him in her phone.
After a year.
That's
and he's
already suspicious. Yes. That's just, no.
And she sends pictures all the time. Like, she says he should have over, like, a lot. More than 3, first of all.
And what makes it bad is that she takes all these regular pictures. Like, she's taking pictures all the time. He sends you 3 pictures. They're not like, oh, me and my family. Oh, me and the mall.
They're like model pictures.
Model pictures, like real life in the studio, posed up pictures. Like, pictures you could Google. They didn't even look like, like a picture you would send to somebody you talk to. Not for a year.
They were nothing like that. Oh, and he doesn't Skype because he's not up to date with technology. But you're communicating online.
And via text and
all this technology.
If you were not
he is on MySpace though.
Yeah, that was a bunch of bull.
But if he was not into technology, he would have still been having like a pager or something like that.
You could go to like
or he would
Walmart.
have been writing her letters.
Right.
Yes, dear Juliet. Slap a stamp on it and put it in a mail.
Exactly.
And I feel like as a stripper, you're making some money. You can buy you a webcam,
something,
some internet.
Every phone has a front face camera.
He's been, sending her messages.
Right.
Yes.
That was just, she should have known. That was check 2. That was mark 2.
Number 2. Then, he has 2 kids. Well, claims
he supposedly had 2 kids.
Lie number 3.
He had 4 kids. Not only did he have 4 children, not 4 little babies or not 4 toddlers. He had a 10-year-old,
a whole
a
family.
7-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 5-year-old. That was too much. That was just
the youngest is 2. I would have asked like, okay,
why would you lie about that? Why would you lie?
Because you're gonna see, she's gonna meet him eventually. I mean, well, he did lie about his whole appearance, but
another lie. Neve, the guy who is like the host, not the host, but like, well, yeah, I guess the host of it. He does all the research. He contacts you and your lover or whatever. And so Neve researched, first of all, I feel like if some random person can research it, why can't you? Yeah. Why can't you find simple things? Like, I don't know, if I meet someone or my friends meet, you look at Facebook's, Twitter, like, Instagram, you need to know that this person is who they say they are.
10 lurker.
But I think that the reason why she didn't is because she really didn't want to know. Like, she didn't want to be hurt.
Accepted.
Yes, because, I mean, like, the way she was explaining it, like, they were friends. They were, like, best friends before they became lovers. Well, so she didn't want to lose that relationship because she had never found that in anybody else. So I think she was curious to know, but then again, it was like, okay, well, she was maybe afraid of the truth.
Mm-hmm. So when Neve finds out, like, they call this guy Lee, who his name is not Lee Event. He's actually Larry Drummer, who is the stripper, like, the Scorpio guy is a real person, but that wasn't him. So, but they find out that Lee does not live in Atlanta anymore. He moved to Maryland, and he's been there for about a month. He's been there a month, and she's from Maryland.
He was like, "Oh, I think I just forgot to tell her."
He was like, How do you
not tell somebody that you're picking up all of your belongings and moving to another state?
It's not that
where they live.
Yes,
not just another place.
Where she lives.
It's not like he moved in another city in Georgia, and she it really didn't matter. No,
it's
not like he next door or something. You know.
Oh, and so then when they made the drive, like when they finally went to go meet, she said, "Oh, this isn't far from my house at all." She could have saw Lee in the grocery store and would have never known it was him.
She probably been seen him.
And he was probably like, "Oh, that's her. Yeah, that's her." What do I like?
Well, speaking of her, if you don't mind, this is just me personally, as Dominique would say, I feel some type of way about Trina. Now, perhaps if she would have just spiffed up the weave for the episode, I don't know. Like,
she should have said, "Girl, I'm getting on TV. I'm
gonna do some of my stuff." No, she said, "Let me slap my curly blonde and black in and call it a day."
See, the problem with that is I blame her friends.
They wrong.
She don't have any friends.
She was probably like, "Girl, do I look cute?"
And
they were like,
"Yeah, go on TV, go on TV."
No. If it was me and my friend looked some type of no, because we're not gonna walk around together. And you're not looking at us. Yes.
I mean, like, okay, well, back to the episode. He didn't really look
all
that.
Comment if you feel some type of way about her hair, her black lip liner,
real quick.
You know, we'll make another video and we'll just go in. That could be our recap of a recap.
So if you feel some type of way, just put I feel some type of way, and just go in. You know,
hit that like button too. Don't forget, like.
Don't just watch. Just kidding.
Actually, keep watching because we're on our way to being YouTube sensations.
Yep. With you guys' help, though.
Yes,
we're here for
with
you guys.
With the subs, subscribe. We need more subs for Rack Famous Star. Yay. That is her name. Okay, back to the show.
To the episode.
Also, watch my Wednesday night. Why we talking about it? Why we off subject? Also, watch my I have another series on MTV. It's called the Challenge Battle of the Seasons. I also do a recap blog of that. It's a really good show. So make sure you guys, if you want to watch it, I also have a blog and recap just like this.
And the reruns play all night.
If you love MTV, watch Rack Famous Star. She's gonna talk about it. Okay. Back to.
Can we get to when they actually met? Like, was that not? Was that just? Was it me or was that just ridiculous?
Last week's episode, right when she opened the door, cut to commercial.
It was
this week's episode. It was like,
it's you.
Hello.
Right.
I thought I was waiting, so I gotta turn my head.
Just awkwardness right there.
Yes, and he was like, "Oh, that's me."
And she was kind of like, I think she was shocked, but she wasn't. And then I don't know. I was just a little bit confused. I wish they would have done that a little better. Like maybe. Brought him out behind. I don't know.
Yeah, it took a while for him to like come down. I don't know. It was. Oh, but he said like once he met, he was like 3 months into the relationship. I knew that I felt some type of way for her. Like, I wanted her. But he just was like, it's
at that point
too late. Like,
yeah, but I think he thought when they looked into each other's eyes or something,
she was
they were
gonna
just gonna
forget
all the fire of their relationship. But she didn't, because she kind of played him. Because she was like, well, I'm gonna try to get past this and everything. But basically, she was saying, I don't want no part in this no more.
Yep. She's like, we could be friends.
Yeah, and see if we can work our way back up.
You can be friends with anybody, tell you the truth.
And her friend and Neve, they were all trying to make it seem like, well, you guys have built a connection, like trying to make it seem like the situation was good. No,
but then
you've lied. But you've lied to me for a year.
That's what killed her, because she was so hurt that he lied. Like,
and he lied on top of lie on top of lie. It wasn't just one lie. Like, there is a list of lies.
And then
she prayed for him.
Yes, after when they met, like the next day when she, had time to collect herself,
and she was her wig.
Yes, they were talking, and he was like, "Oh, so you want to be real?" Like, it was like, so now you want to be real? Like, y'all just have
okay, I'm listening.
But he's like, oh, so we're gonna be real, we're gonna be real.
Like, let's keep it 100.
What? Like, 100?
You should have kept 100 3 months ago.
Well,
right.
No, like a year ago. Like, what are you talking about? You don't just say, let's keep it real. You was fake the whole time. You so fake.
And
like,
she was so honest. And that's what she said. But she did like the guy that he was. Yeah. She was like, you should have gave me this person. Like,
she was like, your personality matches.
In his defense, if he had been him, she might not have talked to him.
Yep.
I mean, because that's like, at the end of the day, even though they're always wrong, you can still see where they're coming from, to the point where you might not have gotten to know me this far if you knew who I was. I think that's their motive,
I mean, it wasn't like she was just the finest.
Yeah, she
to be.
Yeah,
well, I mean, I guess
maybe
I wonder how she pulled the.
Okay. He wasn't that cute either.
If they would have met in person, I think they maybe could have hit it off. But it was like online. So online, you really only have what their appearance are and what they tell you.
Right. Because they don't have friends that you can go to. Like,
it's like they met in Starbucks and was like, oh, you got my wrong coffee. Oh, let me pay for yours. Oh, let's go out to eat sometime. Like, it's not like it was like, oh, well, he's giving me a nice gesture. Let me, respond.
It's like, oh, he described himself so good.
Yes. Like, that's all you can see is in his about me and his pictures. Like, that's it. So she really only had that to go off to. So I can't really blame her or him, I guess, but it was just
at the same time you can blame both of them because they were both wrong.
They were just both dumb and both just. And
then at the end, I was like, when she actually met him, first of all, he wasn't that fun, but I felt like she was still kind of hoping for something, because I feel like she fell in love with him, as in his physical and everything.
And the messages. She put the messages
with that face, and so when she met him, she was kind of like, oh, it's so great to meet you. And he was kind of like, oh, this is just a celebrity appearance. Like, I'm not trying to be with you. Because it said they never really talked after that.
Oh, yeah, no. It was like,
so she still didn't find what she was looking for. Even though I think that when she saw him, it was kind of like, oh, I have hope. No.
Yeah.
So there's 2 episodes so far that they've both been catfished, right?
Yeah.
Is that how you would... Yeah.
Yeah. For now, love sucks for these people.
So, but Nev said that not all of them turn out like this. Like, some of them actually do turn out. Like, people actually are who they say they are.
We should make a bet. Like, we should bet, like, who thinks that the next one's going to work?
No, I don't think the next one's going to work.
That's foolery.
Okay.
I don't want to lose my money.
Foolery.
So
I was drove.
This is that was the end of our recap for
Please
Catfish. comment for opinions.
Like, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We're going to put our links below. Please subscribe and just
tell everyone.
Tell everybody.
To all your friends. Type in Rack Famous Star if you don't know what to type in for. If you type in MTV's Catfish, of course I'm going to view my own video. We scroll down and you'll find the video it's like in the middle.
And show your friends,
tell everyone what you think, like not only our opinion, what other people are thinking, because I think it's all crazy.
It's foolery.
You want to know what you're thinking.
If you search on Instagram, I'll hashtag a picture of Rack Famous Star, and just press that hashtag and you'll find us, and so just post anything. We'll take
and subscribe, because I'm trying to get my subscribers.
Get our subs up. Okay, so now for next week's episode, It was, I didn't really take much notes on her already because it's a preview, but I can already tell you, 10 years.
10 years!
Yeah, I just feel like that was all, that to me, that's going to be my whole thing next time. I just already think something's wrong with it.
It's going to be her show next week.
I wouldn't have lasted 10 weeks. Like,
10.
And she's expecting marriage
10
out of this
years.
month. Because she said, you know, this is the man I'm going to marry. I was like, what?
But my thing is, too, 10 years, not, you were middle school sweethearts, high school sweethearts, and part of college.
Right.
Like, what did you do?
10 years is a long time
have
to
you
not know somebody but know.
Ever. Did you never, did you date other people? Like, what did you do?
Okay, we kind of have to cut this video short because we're going on 16 minutes. So,
see y'all later.
Thanks for watching. We're gonna talk more about it next week. Sorry, we just kind of went in this episode. So, forgive us, but please watch and comment and like, and don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram.
This is why it goes so long. Bye.
Bye.